special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright.
Furniture's arrived, my darlings. So Les is just moving it round the back, and we're going to unbox it and see what it's like and make sure everything is as it should be. It came at, what time was it? About 9:30 this morning. So yeah, it was AM as promised, which I'm glad about. It's a bit nippy today. I've got my leggings on and my check shirt, but apparently the sun's supposed to be coming out in a, well, the sun's trying to peek through, but it's still a bit nippy, but it's supposed to be nice this afternoon. So first job of the day is to unbox this furniture, and Leslie's just going to pop it up here, and then we've only got to move it onto the patio there then. I'm very excited. I hope it's as nice, you know, when you buy online you're always a bit wary, ain't ya? So I just hope it's as nice as it looks online. I'm sure it will be. And then once we've done that, we're going to concentrate down this end and, you know, get the electrics sorted and shelf on the wall and stuff like that. Get the gazebo. I keep calling it a gazebo, pergola. Well, it's a mixture of both, really. Get that on there. So Leslie's just going to go and fetch the other pallet round. I'll set you up on the tripod and we'll get unboxing. Oh, I haven't even, you know, said hello and welcome to part 6. Hello and welcome to part 6 of the vlog, the garden patio vlog. Possibly the last one, but there is going to be plenty more garden related vlogs to come, because I've still got all the front to finish off. That's bloody loud, that is, that forklift. Yes, I've still got all the front to finish off yet, so I will be filming that. But here is pallet 1. Yeah, I'm going to go and get the Stanley knife, and yeah, let's get unboxing. Out, and I've just noticed excuse me, that I might have to blur some of this video out, guys, because postcode and address and stuff is on the boxes. So yeah, it'll probably be a bit blurry while I'm doing some of the unboxing, so sorry about that. Inside this box here is the 2 sofas, and then in the other box on the other pallet are like the end chairs that fit to it, and the end ones are recliners as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this built now. Leslie's just putting the gravel down on my little pathway, you know, where my hurdy-gurdy is going to be. So he's just doing that, and we'll probably do this together, because I don't think I'll be able to get these out on my own. Good evening, my darlings. It is about 5:30 in the evening now, and we've took it quite easy today, so there wasn't really loads to film. We've done a few bits and pieces, so I'll just do a little walk around and show you what we've accomplished today. Les has put all the little bit of pea gravel all over the top of my path now, so that's sorted. He will be putting more over all this section again when he's finished driving about in his machines, because he's still got other jobs to do around the garden as well, so that looks loads better. And the whacker is definitely in retirement now. It's sat there all day, it's had a day off, and this little bit's got to be cleaned up, and around here is, well, probably where that bit of rubble is there, is where my hurdy-gurdy is going to go. So that's that. We have moved the pergola onto, let me come round this way, onto the patio now. Sorry about the shaking camera, guys. My bloody gimbal's out of battery and I haven't charged it. So we've got the pergola up. What we're thinking of doing is concreting the feeting here, so they can be concreted in this little area here, and then the back leg here, Les is going to attach, because that sink is going to be fixed to that wall, and I think Les is going to attach that leg to that sink, so it'll be totally stable. We haven't got to extend it at the back or anything like that now, so we think that's what we're going to do. The sink's in place, it's full of stuff, because Les has got to do some work in this area tomorrow. I'm going out shopping to Home Bargains to get cushions and bits and pieces to put around. So Les has got these are the sockets that he's putting on the wall. So the socket goes inside there, and then they're closed to keep everything waterproof. So that's the ones that are going on the wall. He's going to put my shelf up. He's going to put these optics up around here. He's putting some optics, so that'll be like, you know, full of spirits, and then the fridge will be down here full of bottles and cans of pop and stuff like that. Bin there, and Leslie's, I think I've already told you, Leslie's going to put me a little shelf on there so I can put stuff there. Okay, so that's that little area. And oh, the barbecue, we've put the barbecue in place, needs a wipe over, it's very dusty. So this is where the barbecue is going to live. It's just got to be connected to the gas pipe. Leslie's waiting for some fittings to come. So what was that, quick release, was that? Quick release fittings for these. He's waiting for them to come, so you know he can just release the gas pipe quick, same in the fire pit table without unscrewing and messing about. You could just pull them off, hence the name quick release. So he's waiting for those to connect it. He's got a couple of little bits and pieces inside to do, some little brackets to put on and stuff like that, and that's done. So that'll be what Les is doing tomorrow in this area here. So yeah, and we've left it over to the right here because we have got a little charcoal barbecue, and when Leslie's son comes, he loves to cook on charcoal. Don't get me wrong, he loves to barbecue and he loves to cook, and he's going to enjoy using that, but he loves to cook steaks and stuff on charcoal. So we're going to clean up the charcoal one, and that's going to go there. It probably won't live there all the time, but you know, when we need it, we'll put it there. So that's that. That was Les yawning in the background. Did you hear him? We're both bloody knackered. That's still the same. I've just popped that little lantern down there for now. We don't know what to do about these swing chairs. We've been talking about it today. We might get some new ones and give these away. Not sure yet. Table's still the same. Still got the brolly to put up to finish that little area off. This has got it. I don't like it here no more. It just don't fit. So yeah, that's going. Might even put them around the front. I'll see. And then this is the furniture. It's actually done up. It said on the instructions 15 minutes. Well, yeah, they lied. Yeah, and I'm really, really pleased with it. We've got a bottle of Prosecco and 2 glasses there waiting, and we're going to sit and have a drink when I finish talking to you. I've put those little lanterns there. I am going to put my plant pots in this area here as well. You know, the grey ones that I had from B&M, so I've got those to do, which I'll probably do Wednesday. And I've still got to dress this area. I'm going to get some throws and some cushions to brighten it up, because at the moment it's very grey and plain. As much as I like that, I think in the garden it needs to be colourful, so I'm going to go and get cushions for that tomorrow. I've just popped this little plant that I had from B&M, and I'm going to put some flowers in him, some bright coloured flowers, and he's going to live there. And this is the table. It's not connected to the gas yet. Like I said, Leslie's waiting for the fittings, but as soon as it's all completely finished and all dressed, I'll give you a proper full tour. And a lot of you were saying, you know, you'd like to know where things were from and how much stuff was, so I'll go through all that with you in the final tour. But that's the fire pit. There's the bottle of Prosecco, and I've just popped that candle there. And Les has had to put some clamps on this brolly because it keeps flipping up like a big bloody satellite dish. Don't know why, it must be a safety function on it, but yeah, it's fine. He's going to get some smaller ones that we can put in there. He's just put those on for now. So that is everything. I mean, like I say, all we've done really today is build that and put the pergola and the barbecue on. We haven't really done anything else, have we, Bab? No, Leslie's sitting on his lawnmower filming. And yeah, so that is today's progress. So I'm going to Home Bargains tomorrow, so there'll definitely be a haul. I'm going to the range as well, and then we can dress it together and do the final bits, you know, and make it look all pretty and colourful. So I will see you all. It'll be Wednesday, so I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Good afternoon, my darlings. It is Wednesday. I didn't do anything in the garden yesterday. I was out shopping. You would have seen that haul already. And Les, while I was away shopping, Les did some of the electrics. He put the outside sockets on. So we've got 2 on this side. How do we open them? Is it push down or pull up? I can't see. No, I can't do it. But there's sockets inside there anyway. So he wired them into here. And there's a double one there and a double one there. And what he's going to be doing today is, let me just show you. Got all his tools ready. He's going to be putting a socket on this wall here, so there's somewhere to charge phones and stuff like that. So that's what Leslie's starting this morning. Well, this afternoon. It's actually afternoon now. It's after 12 o'clock. And my job, first job of the day. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's been quite chilly here the last few mornings. Very dull and grey. I've actually just soaked that with elbow grease, but it's all dried already. I'm going to clean this, and it's going under there. So that's my first job today. I also want to do my tall plant pots with the flowers that I bought from the range, and I'm going to put those possibly I think I might put one here where this lantern is and one on this side, so then like you've got that, you know, walkway in. That, we don't know whether to swap them over. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to be doing with that yet, but at the moment it's just sitting there. And yeah, I want to do my flower pots and start putting a few bits and pieces out and dressing the area a little bit But we've got tons of these swifts or swallows, Les, these little birds. We've got tons of these little birds around. Them shitting on everything. They've shat on my new sofa on the top there, and they've shat on top of this. So, yeah, you know, you put your stuff out and then they crap all over it. Oh, well, from a great height. Yeah, so I'm going to get on with the fridge. First order of the day. Hope you're all okay and enjoying your week so far. Yeah, let's get cracking. Look at the riff that's come off that.
It's done, all done. Time flies, I know that's for sure. Yeah. You're gone, you're gone. I'm not your prisoner in your cold war anymore. Oh no. But I have a feeling that we never really move on from our past. Sometimes I just wanna go back, try to make it all undone, so it didn't have to hurt this bad. Don't say goodbye, don't do this now. Don't go, don't go, don't go.
Okay, at the moment Leslie's using the wheelbarrow for his tools and stuff, and I need that wheelbarrow to get my stone in for the plant pots, so I can't do them right at this moment. So what I'm going to do is start putting a few bits and pieces out. I've put that there, that lovely solar light there that I got from B&M, and I've also put the little side table up, and I've popped it here with the solar lantern on, that little plant pot and the trailing plant and the abstract face candle. So I think that looks really nice there for the time being. These are going to be moved, these solar lanterns. I don't know where to put them yet. So what I'm going to do now is put these cushions. I had these covers from Amazon. They just arrived actually, so I've put the inners in them and put those cushions onto the sofa. So that's what I'm going to do now. I really wish I could have got one of them, another one of them, so there'd be three. You see Les poking up at the back there, he's still working round the back. Yeah, but I think that's definitely brightened it up a bit. Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's just a shame that I hadn't got three of those smaller, like teal green ones, you know, the ones that I had from Mount Bargains. I'm just going to be messing about with it. Yeah, I think that looks better. So there's two, and then the two Aztec-y kind of pattern ones. So a plain and a floral, and then the Aztec-y ones. I think that looks all right. And then I'm going to put the other one, the spare one, on the swingy chair. Like so. What do we think of that? Yeah, I think that looks okay. It would be on the wonk because the ground's a bit unlevel, but I think that looks really, really nice. So I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put some flowers in this little guy here, the little tortoise. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. We're at the table now. I've put some pebbles and the oasis inside, and I've got a few colourful flowers here that I'm going to put in there. I'm going to start with this one in the middle, like I did with the which ones was it, the little bugs, you know, the bee and the ladybug. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these off because, oh, I don't know, it might go in if I cut it right the way down.
Just close your eyes and let them rest. I know it's hard to fall asleep, but do your best. 'Cause there's a place that I go to when I want to hide from all the shades of blue. 'Cause at times I think of leaving, my mind takes me back to fall, when the snow begins to sing goodnight to warm. But I will never leave your side, you're the reason to all my pride, never wither and runs dry.
There we go, look how cute he looks. I'm going to pop him on the table now. Excuse me, and I'll show you what he looks like on the table. Change of plan. I didn't like him on the table. He didn't look right. So he's down here with this beautiful solar lamp and a little candle. For now. It's probably all going to get changed around again, but he looks much better on the floor. It's not a table ornament, obviously, it's a little planter. So yeah, he's going to stay there for the time being. Hello, my darlings. It's Friday morning, and I just wanted to check in and show you what Les has been doing. We're just doing the last couple of little jobs now. I didn't film anything yesterday because I've had a nasty infection in my eye, and I was in and out, you know, the sunlight was hurting my eye, so I was in and out all day. But I did a few bits, but I just didn't film it. But I'll show you all that in the final reveal. But what I did want to show you is what Les has done underneath the sink here. He's plumbed it all in now. All the sink, the taps are all plumbed in. He's put this copper pipe in across the back, and they're all plumbed in and going down into that drain there. We've got the fridge underneath, we've got the little bin underneath. All that is left to do in this area now is take the electrical wire. It's got to go underground. There's like a pipe round the corner here, let me show you. See it there? And then there's a pipe there, and that's electricals from the garage. So we've got to get these 3 slabs up and get this wire down that hole there underground into the garage, and there's a consumer unit above the door inside there, and that's got to be fitted into that. And then I think we've got to level the barbecue up. So we've just got to level the barbecue underneath here, and then I think that is everything done. Les has laid some more stone on the drive. He's just got to level it out a bit. He just threw it down last night, last thing, and you know, swished it about with the bucket, but he's just got to level it off now. So, you know, it looks nice and tidy because he hasn't got to drive on it with the machines anymore, so he can tidy all that up. And I think that is about it. So the next bit of footage that you'll see will probably be the final reveal. I hope you're all okay. I hope you've had a great week, and I will see you very, very shortly. Hello, my darlings. It's been a few days, well, over a week, since I've actually filmed anything to do with the patio. All the footage that you've seen previous to this has been over a week ago. It is complete. I am going to give you the full tour. There is a couple of little jobs that have still got to be done because Les has had to move on to another project. We had some quite bad storms. I presume a lot of you did as well. Thunder and torrential rain, and the little workshop garage that's at the other end of the house here, the roof has started to leak, so Les has had to move on to that to get that sorted. He's just gone to go and get some more materials so he can, you know, finish it off. So there is a couple of little jobs left to do, but we have used the area, we've used the barbecue, the family came down, the grandkids, we had a lovely weekend, and yet our friends come the other day, Wednesday, and the sun, it was beautiful. The weather's been gorgeous. It's so hot. It's gone a little bit cloudy now, but the sun's still trying to peek through. So yeah, that's the reason I haven't filmed anything over the last few days, because I've been very busy. We've had bad storms and Les has had to move on to this other project on the roof. So the end of this video will be the final reveal. I'll show you all around, talk you through everything, and I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming along on this little journey with us of, you know, doing the patio area. It's been a bit of a hard graft, but it's so worth it. Everything looks so nice and I'm so happy with everything. There is a few little bits and pieces that we do want to add. This area where I'm sitting, where the furniture is, I think we're going to have a gazebo over the top of it, because the brolly on the wall is a bit of a fail because it keeps folding up. So I think we're going to have a gazebo over this area shortly, when we can get out to get one and find one that'll fit, because we need quite a big one, and I want one with the curtains on the side and stuff. So I know what I want, but we just got to find it. So that's something that we're going to add. Yeah, and Les has just got to finish the electrics. He's got to connect them into the garage, into the consumer unit in the garage, so it's all protected. And there's a consumer unit outside that it's connected to, but it's also connected to the consumer unit inside, will be connected to the consumer unit inside the garage, so you know there's no risk of any electric shocks or anything like that. So he's got to do that. The cable's all underground and everything, we've done all that. It's just got to be connected. What else is there to do? Can't think of anything right at the minute, but as we go along, yeah, I'll talk you all through everything. So yeah, once again, thank you all so much for all your lovely comments and sharing this little journey with us. It's been absolutely fab. But there is going to be more, because I have made a start on the front garden, because we had visitors coming and it was that overgrown, it looked like nobody lived here. So I've had to make a start on the front garden. But yeah, there is still lots more to do around there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip you around, show you from the bottom end, you know, the kitchen barbecue area, work our way up and show you everything. And then I'm going to sit down and go through all the, you know, the cost and everything, and how much we've saved by doing it ourselves. Because, you know, workmanship these days can be very, very pricey. And also the waste, like the waste ground, you know, the waste dirt and everything. You have to pay a hell of a lot of money to get rid of waste soil and stuff these days with skips and what have you, so we save there. So I'll talk you all through that and how much everything cost and the total amount at the end when I've showed you round. So yeah, let's get going and I'll give you the final reveal. Okay, I'll start here in the kitchen area. So you've seen the barbecue, we've used it, we loved it. Yeah, it was a bugger to clean now, but aren't all barbecues. So yeah, the barbecue is sitting there, and I did some little flowers in that plant pot there that I had from the charity shop. This is a job that's got to be done. Les has got to attach these electrical wires because he's going to put a plug socket on here, an outdoor socket on here, and then just cover it up with sand down and gravel down there. So that's a job that needs doing. So that's the little barbecue area. I've pulled the pergola roof over. Les has just been and fetched one of these houses that fit on the wall, so he's going to be doing that shortly. The wood needs painting that's underneath the box here. So this is the little kitchen area, all finished, shelves up, optics are up. We've got to put some bottles up there when we have our next barbecue, which is hopefully soon. The taps are working, but not from the electricity at the minute. As I say, the electrics aren't connected yet, but they're working on cold water, so we can have cold water. And I bought some of these little extenders, so it'll swing round and reach into, this is quite difficult with one hand, it'll reach into the other little sink there. So that's the taps working, but once they're fitted onto the electrics, we'll be able to have hot water outside here. And this is my little shelf that I had from Amazon, and I've just hung the barbecue tools and a little chopping board there and stuff, little plant, oil container, chopping board, some saucepans and a big pepper pot, ground pepper pot. And this is the other sink, and again we just had one of these little extenders on it, and Les did all the plumbing. I showed you this in a previous clip, so it all runs down into there. And we ended up buying a brand new fridge. The other one was working, but it got quite warm at one point, but we think it might have been the outdoor temperature as well. But we got this one because it's got more shelves in, so that got delivered Wednesday. It's Friday today, so that got delivered Wednesday, and we put it all in place last night, and the little bin. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this little area. And the taps run off the hose pipe, which connects under here onto the copper piping that Les did all the plumbing for. He's done the earth, so he's put the earth wire on, so there's no risk of any electric shocks or anything. So that is the little kitchen area, and I think it looks really nice. It's perfect, and as I say, we have used it and it worked perfectly. The egg chair, you've seen that. I've actually done my arrangements. I didn't do these on camera because, as I said, I had a nasty eye infection and it was killing me to come outside, so I had to do it in fits and spurts like. So I've done that. These solar lights were from B&M. Now the batteries have gone. I am waiting for some batteries to come. So the nighttime shot, because a few of you were saying that you'd love to see it lit up at night with a fire pit going and everything. So that will be in my next video. I'll do a little video of it all lit up, because we have got some lights. They're up here. Can you see them? Now they're not fixed up properly yet, because again these have got, we only put them up as a temporary measure just to see how bright they were and where they was going to sit and stuff, but they've got to go into the electrics. But we've got to get an extension to fit in here, because as you can see there's not much wire between the plug and the first bulb. So yeah, Leslie's got an extension on order for that, and then we can fit those properly, because we're going to have them, we're not having them drooping. I don't like to see them drooping like that. We're going to have them all fitted flush against the wood fascias up there. So that's the lights, and they are quite bright. We're going to have some rain. It looks like clouds are coming over. And then we've put the brolly in the table. So that's the little dining area all sorted. That swing chair's still there. It's okay. It keeps swinging round and it's annoying me. But yeah, it's still there. It's probably going to go around the front once I've finished round there. And I'm going to get something else for there. So the furniture, absolutely in love with it. I bought another side table, one of these outdoor side tables, and just popped on a little lantern that I had from Aldi, and my little tortoise that you saw me doing, and a candle on there. Love the cushions, although I wish I could have got 3 of these, but it's okay. A little throw, and a bird has bloody shat on the table, would you believe it? A lantern with a candle, LED battery candle in there, and a little flower. And this table you would have already seen, and then there's my other plant pot. Now the plan is, as I say, it's finished, but there's still a few final touches for it. So we're thinking of having a gazebo over this area here, because that is a bloody nightmare. So we're thinking of having a gazebo over the top of this. And also I've bought 4 more of these plant pots, and I'm going to have one there, and then I'm going to have another one there, and then I'm having one down on the corner there, and one in that corner there. So there'll be 6 of those planters, but I haven't got the flowers yet. But you know, you can keep adding, can't you? And you can keep going. But that is the final reveal, and I am so happy with it. We've worked so hard. My favourite part, I think, apart from like the sitting area, is the little kitchen bit. I absolutely love it. I mean, you know, we've not got the drinks out or anything at the moment. It's too hot. We did have some out at the weekend when the grandkids come down. And it was perfect, having, you know, just going there to get the kids drinks and your bottles of beer or whatever, and there's the optics to fit up and that wood to paint. But other than that, and the electrics to put in to connect, which are behind this door here, up above that door, there's a consumer unit. So Les has already put it underground. So yeah, there's a couple of little bits and pieces to do, but nothing major. So my darlings, this is the finished product, and we are so happy with it. We really are, and we have enjoyed it, as I say, with family barbecue, and then our friends come on Wednesday and we sat out here. It was beautiful. We had a barbecue and a few drinks. It was really nice. So, you know, we're over the moon with it. Love the furniture. Yeah, really like it. And let me just show you one last thing what Les did with my little pathway. I've still got me hurdy-gurdy to go up. Somebody asked me what an hurdy-gurdy was. It's me washing line, a spiral rotary line. I'll call it an hurdy-gurdy. Yeah, the last thing to do to show you is, remember I showed you Les put all this pea gravel down. He's levelled all this up. Well, he's drove over it since, but he's levelled it all off, and he has extended it up to my back door. So he took the slabs up and extended the path up to my back door, and there's so much more to do. There's all down here, is all overgrown, and then there's round the front, and then there's over the other side of the house, which we're thinking of doing another patio area. I'll just quickly show you that. It is really overgrown, but we're thinking of doing another little patio area around here. Got the air conditioning unit in the bedroom, look. And there's my little flowers. Look at I think these are begonias. They've come through, but there's some weeds coming through as well, and that's a flower as well. I don't know what it is, but they're definitely begonias coming back. It's going to rain. And there's my little flowers. And this is flowers as well. I don't know what they are. We'll see when they come up. Yeah, that's Leslie's workshop there. So there's all this to do. This has all got to be trimmed and sorted out. So you come round here and this is the other side of the house. I mean, look at this. It's just so overgrown. So there's so much more to do round here. This is Leslie's little workshop. So all this is coming out and he's having new windows and doors put in there. And then all this will be repaved. But this here, through this door, is the little snug area, you know, where there's a sofa and stuff. Sometimes I film in there. And so what we're thinking of doing, all this has got to be dug out. Yeah. You know, I mean, this is from next door. It all needs chopping back. It's gone a bit wild. We are going to do a patio area out here as well. So that is the plan. And I'll just show you around the front because I have done a little bit of work around the front for when our guests came on Wednesday. And they bought me a lovely, lovely rose bush, which I am going to plant in. They bought me this rose bush. Look at this. How beautiful. Carefree Days it's called. So that's got to go in the ground and it's going there next to the peach tree that my friend who died bought me. So yeah, I've weeded that again. I've still got to finish jet washing, as you can see the difference between the two, but I've got rid of all the brambles. Do you remember in one of the videos I showed you how overgrown it was here? It's all gone. And I've got lots of little bits and pieces to put on here and flower pots and stuff. I want to revamp these carved, you know, that's a table and chair, and these little fairy houses. And I've partly weeded this. I got halfway across and I said to Les, I've had enough. I can't do any more. It was so hot. That barbecue has either got to go or it's going up the boatyard. And that cleaner's Belfast kind of sink there is going to go somewhere in the garden and I'm going to put flowers in it. So yeah, there's plenty to be doing round here. So let's go back to the table and I'll just go through the price of stuff with you and say goodbye to you properly. Okay, so let's just go through, because a lot of you were saying that you'd love to know how much it all cost, you know, the final price and stuff like that, and how much we've saved. And we think we've saved between £5,000 and £10,000 by doing it ourselves, which is a hell of a saving, because, you know, with hiring machines and people to do the work and skips to get rid of all the waste, you know, we have saved a hell of a lot of money. So I'll start with the stuff that were from ground up. So the grey stone that went down first, that we did all the whackering on, we had 20 tons of that and it cost £400. And then the membrane that went on top cost £60. And then the gas pipe that ran through, you know, we had to dig it down, didn't we, was £40. And the quick release fittings, they finally turned up, so they're all fitted up now, hence us being able to use the barbecue and the fire pit. And they're really, really good. You just pull them apart and there's no messing about. They were £10. The curbs that run all around the edge, they were £150 for all of those curbs. And then the cement was £32 and the sand and ballast was £150. And the flint pebble that was on the top, the nice coloured pebble, that was £250. So that was everything like that went into the ground. And the total of that, all of that, was £1,092. The electrical stuff and the plumbing stuff, so the trunking for the cables that went underground as well was £25. The outdoor sockets, which are all IP rated, and as I've said, are all going to go into the consumer unit inside the garage, so there's no risk of electric shocks or anything like that. they were £100. The rolls of cable that we used to connect them all were £150. The consumer unit was £20. The conduit and fittings for the cable were £20. The lights that we've got across the top of here were £40. And the plumbing, the copper pipe and all that kind of stuff was £40. Is that a 4? Yeah, £40. And the sink taps that I've showed you. Now, if you take into consideration that a cooker tap, you know, that you can have in your kitchen, that you can have hot water instantly from, and boiling water and cold water and all that, they're about £1,000 plus to have. And then you've got to have them fitted and everything. And Les found those taps on eBay. I mean, granted, it's not boiling, sparkling, you know, all that. It's just hot and cold water. But they were £16.50 each. I mean, what an absolute difference. So for two of those was £34. So hang on, I've got to add that onto there. Okay, so all the plumbing and electrical stuff came to £429. Now, if you'd have had to have a plumber in and an electrician to do all that work, it would have cost an absolute fortune. Fortunately, you know, Les is a builder. He can do plumbing, he can do electrics, he can build. Yeah, so we saved hell of amount of money there. Right, the decorative stuff. The pergola was £400. It had been reduced. It was in a sale. It was on a sale. It's gone back up now. It should have been £549, and they had it on special offer, so we got that for £400, and that was from Charlie's. They are online as well. I've shared them with you before. I've had bits and pieces from there before. We also had the barbecue from Charlie's. Now, we had a shop, what they call it, display. We had a display model, and there was a couple of bits missing off it. So the original price of that barbecue should have been £1,150, but because it had been on the shop floor, there was a little dent in it at the back, which Les got out. The battery pack was missing, which makes the ignition and stuff work, and the lights. And there was also a little bracket missing that the machine goes onto to make the rotisserie go round. So I got in touch with Grillstream. I found them and explained to them that we'd had a shop soiled, if you wish, if you will, model. And these two items are missing. They couldn't get us the bracket, they couldn't locate one of those, but they did send us the battery pack totally free of charge. So Les is going to make a little bracket for the rotisserie pack to sit on. So that was a hell of a saving. We paid £750 for it, which is almost half price. So that was how much the barbecue was. The table and chairs we have had for about 8 or 9 years, and we went for the cast aluminium because it's so hard wearing. That table is just tough as old nails, and that was about £2,000, but they still do it. They have still got those table and chairs at Charlie's, and the umbrella was from Charlie's as well. I think that was about £100. But I'm not going to include that in today's total because we'd already bought that, and the egg chairs and stuff. They were from Charlie's, but we'd already got those. This furniture with the fire pit was £2,300. This outside umbrella was £97. In total I spent about £150-ish on flowers. The accessories, the cushions and the little bits of ornaments and stuff like that was about £150-ish as well. The Lazy Susan on the table was £81 from Amazon. The shelf above the in the kitchen area was £40. The fridge was £230 from eBay. The sink was actually a free purchase because it was in the stores at Leslie's offices up in the Midlands. So yeah, in total, everything above ground, all the decorative bits and the furniture, came to £4,198. So the total of everything from the ground up cost £5,719. And like I said earlier, I know it's a lot of money, but it would have been a hell of a lot more if we had had to have professionals in, hire machines. Leslie's wish list. Is my dinner done? I'm coming now. He's just cooked us a fry up. So yeah. Yeah, it would have cost a hell of a lot more. We think anywhere between £10,000 and £20,000 it would have cost to do this project if you'd have had professionals in with the machines and plumbers and electricians and skips and all the rest of it. So that is the end of this journey. And we're ready for the next part. I really do hope you've enjoyed everything that we've done, and thank you for coming along with us and all the lovely things that you've said. And yeah, I better go because my food's ready and I'm absolutely clammed. It's what time? It's 25 to 5 and both of us, we've had nothing yet. So yeah, if there's any other questions that you've got, if there's anything that I've missed out, yeah, just leave your comments down below and I'll do my best to answer you. I have got loads to catch up on. I'm so sorry, but I have been, really busy over the last week and a half with visitors and stuff like that. So thank you again, my darlings. It really does mean the absolute world to me that you're all here supporting me. I've had more new subscribers. Welcome to you all. I hope you'll all stick around. And if you do enjoy my content, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe down below if you haven't already, because there's a hell of a lot more to come to do with the house and the garden. Yeah, loads, because we're with Leslie's heart attack and lockdown and us being working away in the Midlands, we're about 3+ years behind on this renovation project, but we're back into the swing of things now. So until the next time, which will probably be Monday, I'll see you all on Monday, and I will also include in Monday's vlog it all lit up and looking pretty at night with the fire going and the lights up properly and everything. So until then, I hope you have an amazing weekend and I will see you all really soon. Thanks for watching. Love you guys loads. Bye for now. Bye.